Sinners. We're going to talk about Sinners today. And I know. If you know about Sinners, you pretty much would have realized this movie came out in India on April 18th, and today is almost May 21st, which means I'm almost a month late in reviewing Sinners. But the whole intention of starting this channel a couple of months back was to review good movies. I don't want to sit and roast and thrash bad movies for views like a lot of the reviewers do out there on YouTube. I want to watch great content. I'm a movie lover. And someday I want to be part of these movies and I want to make some movies myself. So I only want to watch good content. And even though I am late in watching Sinners, I'm pretty much sure you would have already realized Sinners is a must watch in the theaters. And Menon Rating for Sinners is 8 out of 10. And let me just tell you one more thing. Sinners is shot completely in IMAX. So if you really need to get that experience, I'm pretty sure Sinners is still playing in theaters near you. Maybe not on a lot of screens, but you should be able to catch it like me in one of those multiplexes out there. Sinners, like I said, is not only shot in IMAX completely, it has the first female cinematographer who shot a movie in IMAX. And that credit also goes to Sinners. If women empowerment means something to you and it makes you feel proud to know about these facts, definitely go check it out. Now, coming to the part of the movie that matters to me, Ryan Coogler, the director of this movie, is the same guy who made Black Panther 1, Black Panther 2, Creed. So this man has immense fan following and credibility as a director, and he's one of the biggest attraction for me when I was going for Sinners, because Sinners is the first time Ryan Coogler has actually shot something which is an original script. Usually he's made movies based on real life incidents or existing IPs like the Marvel universe. But this is the first time he's actually shot something that is an original, and it's a very good news, especially for Hollywood, right? Because recently you would have seen Final Destination franchise, the Mission Impossible franchise, the Marvel franchise. We have a lot of superhero movies being churned out because Hollywood studios think those are the only movies that are going to get money, or that are the only movies that are going to make money. But it's great to see a director like Ryan Coogler come out with a movie like Sinners, which is an original script, and it's being backed by Warner Brothers, which makes it even more incredible because the movie is the 6th highest grossing movie in Hollywood this year, which basically means we are going to get more such original scripts in the future as well. Michael B. Jordan plays double role in this as twin brothers, and honestly, till I finished watching the movie and came home and checked the credits, I didn't know it was Michael B. Jordan who was playing both the characters, because that good acting. This movie falls under the genre of supernatural horror musical, and this is one of those rare genres where I've never seen these three things being combined together, even in Hollywood. And before I went for the movie, I hadn't watched the movie's trailer. I didn't know what genre it was, and when those supernatural horror elements creeped in, it was quite a big surprise for me. Like I said, Michael B. Jordan plays double role, and honestly, the performance as both the brothers is so subtle and so nuanced. The writing is so nuanced that they are not portrayed as extreme characters like you have in Bollywood or how you have in Indian movies, right? If the guy is playing two characters, they'll make it like so much eccentric and so different from each other so that audience feel like, what kya performance hai yaar? But here, Michael B. Jordan does an exemplary job in just giving exactly the performance that is required there. Secondly, like I said, this movie falls under the genre of a musical, but this is exactly how a musical should be done, according to me. There's no cringe stuff, there's no repetitive songs. The music is a beautiful experience to listen to in the theater. You really will feel the movie getting, accentuated to some other level just because of the music. And the music is a homage or, a tribute to the 1930s black music. It has a lot of blues, it has a lot of the black music style that has been incorporated in this movie. The horror elements again come towards the second half, and like I told you, I didn't know the genre of the movie when I went for it. I was watching the first half and I thought, okay, maybe this is going to be like an emotional revenge sort of a thriller, or maybe like a revenge story. But the movie turned out to be completely different than what I expected, with the introduction of vampires and a lot of other things that just was too much for me to take, but in a very good way. Like, I really enjoyed this experience in theater. So those are the things I can think about. Acting by all the actors have been really great. Music is good. It's definitely a slow burner. Slow burner kind of movie is something that it takes its time, its pace. You might not feel like the movie is a little slow for you to kind of, feel very entertained in the beginning, because the movie takes its time to build its characters, the setup. And honestly, if you are somebody who really appreciates every department in cinema, be it a cinematographer, the costume design, the set design, this movie has done a fantabulous job at that, because it's recreating 1932 Mississippi Delta region in the US. It has a lot to do with black history and, racial discrimination, and how different races were treated. And it's not on your face kind of a movie which tries to leave you a message about racism. It has very subtle layers of racism and racial discrimination that existed back in the day, and exist to date in a very subtle ways. So this movie is a metaphor for the racial struggles that happened in the past, currently continue to present day. It has a lot of political commentary without being preachy about it, in very subtle metaphoric, like the way they have the symbolicism in the movie kind of has a lot more deeper meanings to current affairs, politics, and historical racism. And yeah, so I mean, if you're somebody who likes good cinema, if you are somebody who likes slow burn movies, if you're somebody who likes to kind of experiment with genres, if you like some of, like, the black history and the cultural nuances in movies, and if you like really good music, I don't know why. What more reasons do you need to check this movie out? So definitely watch Sinners in the theater as much as possible. Unfortunately, if you miss the movie in theaters, make sure you watch it on a good sound system, in good resolution at home. I'm pretty sure this is a movie that'll keep you thinking even after you're done with the movie for quite some time. So that's the review, guys. What did you think about Sinners? Please let us know in the comment section. Subscribe, like, press the bell icon if you can. Thank you so much.